Hello, everyone. I'm Randy Gore, and we're joined now by Kaylee Kenz, the North Allegheny cheer head coach, for our fall preview. And Coach, thanks for being with us here today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Now, Coach Kaylee, the competitive spirit cheer squad coming off a great season like many of our North Allegheny programs for cheer. They finished fourth in the WPIAL, fifth in the state of Pennsylvania in the PIAA, and also qualified for nationals. How much fun was last season, and how do you hope to build off of last year's success?
Last year was everything we possibly could have hoped for and dreamed for. Our big goal last year was to make it to states and qualify, and then make it to nationals and qualify. And we did that, but we also had a really successful year as well. So finishing fourth in the WPIAL was absolutely incredible. We were one of the only teams to actually hit zero, which in cheerleading, that means you had zero mistakes. We were one of the only teams to do that, and we had the highest cheer score of the whole entire WPIAL competition. So that was something we're really proud, really proud of. And then at states, making it straight through to finals. So at PIAA states for competitive spirit, they do take some teams straight through to finals, or you have to compete in kind of a battle round. And we made it straight through. So every single one of our members last year on our competitive spirit team has never been to states and has never been to nationals. So getting there was kind of our goal, and then just succeeding and doing really well just, was the cherry on top.
Now, as far as individuals, who are some of your top returnees that you're expecting big things from this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So kind of like I mentioned, we had a lot of fresh people on the mat last year. Before I took over the program, the competition program really did take a little bit of a hiatus. And, building that back up was tough. Our very first year at WPIAL, we didn't qualify for states. But last year, having that experience on the mat from our seniors. We do have a handful of really talented seniors this year. Two of our captains on varsity, Mackenzie Volpe and Emma Flanders, are two of our really strong assets to our team. So really excited to have them back, and leading the team this year as our varsity captains. And then we also have a lot of really talented returning freshmen and sophomores. So a huge group, a really big class. We have about 50 people in our competitive program this year. We brought back our JV competition team and our middle school competition team to help have those feeders for our varsity teams. So, having them feed into our varsity program has been really successful, and we're excited to see a lot of those younger faces back on the floor as well.
Well, with such a large squad, it's going to be tough to get to everybody, but, who are some of the youngsters that you are, expecting to make an impact?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a couple girls that were returning from last year back into this year. So we have Alyssa Coy and Avery Wilson in the air, two of our really great and strong flyers. They have a really great flying background. So the flyers are the girls that fly up in the air for cheerleading. So they're really great flyers. And whenever we do our trick pyramids, so when you see the girls doing the really crazy flips and the spins, they're the ones up there doing that. Really excited to have them. Also some really strong bases that we've had on the team the last few years. Caitlin Wheeler, Morgan Ulmer, Ava L. We got a lot of strong kids back that we're really looking forward to have. And then also some new freshmen that are coming in. We do have Ella Manser, Addie Skeel, and Gianna Rue that are brand new on the mat competing for varsity for the first time as freshmen. Really excited to see them take the floor.
Now, for those that are unaware, the performances at the competitive spirit meets a bit different than what maybe NA fans observe on a Friday night at Newman Stadium. Explain for us, what type of events there are at the competitive cheer meets and how your team prepares for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So throughout the fall and the winter, we're competing locally and regionally, and those are really to prepare us for our WPIAL, our state, and our national competitions that happen after the first of the year. So locally, we have events at local high schools. We go to colleges to qualify for regionals to qualify for nationals, and those are happening all throughout the fall. And that's when we're also bringing our middle school, our JV, and then both of our varsity competition teams to prepare them to, eventually get those middle school and JV kids onto our varsity mat in the future. And then we're qualifying for nationals in the fall at Slippery Rock University at UCA Regionals. And that all prepares us for WPIAL that is usually early January, hopefully to qualify for states at the end of January, and then nationals is in February. So competing locally in fall and winter, where you guys can see us there, and then WPIAL and states in January, followed by nationals in February. And that concludes our season.
With that said, an extremely busy schedule that probably most folks don't realize from the outside looking in, but very impressive. The ultimate goal, of course, is to win a PIAA championship and also qualify for nationals in Orlando, Florida. How does this year's team hope to accomplish that?
Yeah, absolutely. We even got started a lot earlier this year than we did last year. Just the thing about competitive cheerleading is we really don't have seasons. It kind of doesn't take a break after we get back from nationals. And if we're done with basketball by then, we kind of have about a 2 or 3 week break. And then we're back to open gyms. Tryouts are at the beginning of May. We're already doing camps and practices and getting all of our team together. We practice throughout the summer. And even this year, we've added a strength and conditioning day with a strength and conditioning coach just to, give us a little bit more of that advantage. So we've already been practicing. Our choreography for our routines has already been started, and we're getting those routines together to, get started earlier than ever this year.
And when the team qualifies for nationals like it did last year, outside of the competition, what are some of the fun things that the team's able to do down there?
Yeah, absolutely. So our tumbling, we're really thankful at North Allegheny to have a on-staff tumbling coach. Her name's Dana Thomas. She's been here for over 20 years. She's actually coached almost all of the current coaching staff as well. So we're really great to have her. And she also is our cheer coordinator too. So when it comes to registering for these competitions, when it comes to making the reservations for nationals, she's the one doing all of that for us. She's, planning those dinners, planning those park visits, and she really does make it special for us and for the kids. Some of my favorite memories growing up through cheerleading included Dana, and now I'm really happy that we get to bring those kids along and have them have all those really special memories. When we're at our states trip, we're at our nationals trip, Dana is the one coordinating our character dinners or our park visits or all those fun extra things that we get to do just to celebrate how great this team really is.
It's North Allegheny cheer coach Kaylee Kenz. Kaylee, thanks so much for your time, and good luck to you and the team the rest of the way.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it.
That's our fall preview for North Allegheny cheerleading fall 2023.